want to be treated. And if I do see negativity, then I will move. That's it. That's how I believe. That's my
So you don't see no negativity around you?
I always say negativity around me. But do I stand around it for it? No, I don't.
This whole country is negative.
And you know what? And I'm going to keep on living my life. I'm going to keep on living my life to sitting here and not dealing with the negativity. See, I've been through too much.
What about your people? Esther 8 and 6. What about your people? Like let's say you're enlightened, you're above, you figured it out, you had a light bulb go off and you get it. What about your brothers and your sisters dying in the streets?
See,
what about them?
Those people?
What about them?
I sit here and I do what I could do to sit there, and I have to see you. If you go to my YouTube page, you see every Monday I come outside with $30 worth of bread, sandwiches, and everything, and give it to the homeless. I could do what I could do. All right, I sit there in winter time to try to give out winter time.
Give me Matthew 6.
I have a mental ill brother that's out here that I sit here and I take care of. But see, I understand. When you have understanding of certain things, then you will understand yourself. Because if somebody's wigging out on me, let's say this man come over here and start wigging out on me, it's because it's something in his day that messed him up. I'm not going to just go ahead and match his energy.
All right, Ken. That's right, Ken.
I'm not going to match his energy. I'm not. And that's how I've been my whole life. I've been stabbed in my neck. I've been shot and everything, bro. I know this. When you match that energy, the only thing you're going to get back.
So, man, run up to try to kill you. You ain't gonna kill him first if you can.
Bro, if I have to protect my life,
yeah,
I'm not gonna put myself in that predicament.
You would have to match the energy to protect yourself, wouldn't you, brother?
I understand that, but once your mind is not in that, once your mind
do your arms
is not in that violent mode, you don't have.
Brother.
I have not had no beef. I have not had no beef over in 5 years already.
Great. Let me show you something. Find that. What is this? Read this.
It's the book of Esther, chapter 8, verse 6.
Right.
For how can I endure to see the evil that shall come upon my people?
How can we endure just to watch the evil that comes upon our people? Read on.
Or how can I endure to see the destruction of my kindred?
And how can we just watch the destruction of our kindred? It's right there, man. Chapter 6, man. Do your arms a secret. Read this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Take heed that ye do not your arms before men.
What are alms? Alms is your charity, right? Don't put your alms on YouTube. Don't tell us about your alms. Read on.
To be seen of them.
To be what?
To be seen of them.
Right, read on.
Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father.
Otherwise, the Most High God, who's seen your good deeds, can't reward you because you've given yourself your own reward. Because now everybody saw you give out a sandwich. I see him on Instagram all the time with a selfie stick giving a sandwich to a homeless guy. You know what I'm saying, though, right? So that's that takes away your blessings because the Most High God sees what you do in secret. He will reward you openly. Keep reading.
Therefore, when thou doest thine arm,
when you do your charity,
do not sound a trumpet.
Don't sound a trumpet. Don't put it on YouTube. Don't tell us about it. Right? Read on.
Do not sound a trumpet before thee.
Because I could start running off everything he does, everything he does, everything he does, everything he does. I do everything I do. But that's not what it's about. You're doing it for the wrong reason if you're doing it to be seen of men. Keep reading. I know. That's what I'm telling you. I'm just giving you game. Take them videos down. Read on.
As the hypocrites.
As the who?
As the hypocrites.
That's what the hypocrites do. Read on.
Do in the synagogues and in the streets.
That's what they do. They pray. They sit out on the corner in the street and they pray to look righteous in front of people. God said, when you pray, when you talk to God, do it privately. You dig what I'm saying? When you give your alms to people and you give charity, do it privately. Because the Most High God who sees you privately, he will reward you openly. Keep reading.
That they have glory of men.
You get glory of men because everybody says, oh, you're so nice, man. You gave that guy a sandwich, man. Good job, man. Read on.
Verily, I say unto you, they have their reward.
And that's your reward. If you do it so people can see it, that's your reward. Because people saw it and said, wow, what a nice guy. He's a giver. That's your reward now because everybody looks at you as Mr. Good Guy. Read on.
But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand hath done.
And when you give your charity, don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Do it secretly. Read on. And your Father, read on.
that thine arms may be in secret,
That your arms may be in secret. Read on.
and thy Father,
The one who created us all, the one who woke us up today. Read on.
which seeth in secret himself, shall reward thee openly.
He see what you do in secret. He'll reward you openly. You dig what I'm talking about?
All right, and I understand that part, right? And I understand if you're gonna do things out the heart. You don't try to show and boast it and have everybody see it, right?
True.
True.
So take the videos down.
A lot of wisdom in this book. A lot of wisdom in this knowledge. You can't just poo-poo it and throw it away saying that, oh,
I also want y'all to
read
know
something, y'all wasn't there.
every word that y'all say, it always haunts y'all and it always come back. Because the same way that y'all giving food of knowledge and y'all sit here and record it. Even if it's not being put up or whatever y'all doing with it, it's still being recorded to show other people, right?
Give me
Right?
the merit 22 and
It's
9.
still being recorded to show other people, right? To give other people.
Yeah.
Exactly. Y'all teachers, right? And y'all giving, right? Y'all giving me food. Y'all giving me food for my knowledge, right?
Matthew 22 and 9.
Right?
You get knowledge.
Right? Right? Y'all
We're out here to teach our people.
Exactly.
And then we have a YouTube page too.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But
I'm not going to show myself giving you a sandwich though.
Which is showing me, giving me knowledge.
I'm doing that so that they can get knowledge too.
And I'm doing this, I'm doing everything that I do to show them that you don't need a church. You don't need this.
What is a church?
A church is a building.
No, it's not.
It's a building that a person built.
Acts 7 and
for
38.
people and pastors that don't pay taxes.
Brother, that's a limited.
Wait, hold up. Let me show him something. Is this go out to the city? Go out to the city?
Oh, no, it's 17, 17, 17, 17.
Don't need a church.
It's Matthew 17, 17.
No, but that's what we're saying.
No, bid to the marriage.
Oh, bid to the marriage.
It's a place to
Never mind. Give me Matthew 18 and 20.
Have a place to do what they do.
Brother, okay, so brother, let me show you something. Hold on. Wait. Because we had, let me tell you something, Yerushalayim. Before y'all came, we went through a whole lot to get to the point where we're at right now. And I'm thankful that we even got the brother here talking to us right now. So we went through a whole lot. It almost went bad. You dig what I'm saying? So we're trying to keep it, we're trying to keep building, right? So let me show this brother that the book is not the issue. The books inside of here are not the issue. What these evil oppressors told us about the book is the problem. This is the church. Read this. Acts 7:38.
This is he that was in the church in the wilderness.
Wait, the what?
In the church
In the wilderness. Moses walked out of Egypt with the Israelites. They didn't have a building. And they said the church was in the wilderness. The church is the people. We are the church. The church ain't no building. Keep reading. Give me 43. Give me 43.
Verse 43. Yea, ye took up a tabernacle of Malach.
No.
43?
48.
48.
You know what I want?
Howbeit the most
God, the Most High dwelleth not.
Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Read it again.
Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Read on.
As said the prophet,
Prophet Isaiah said this. Read on.
heaven is my throne.
He said, heaven is my throne.
And earth is my footstool.
And earth is his footstool. Right? He's sitting his Jordans on earth. Read on.
What house will ye build me?
What house can you build the Most High God? Read this.
This is the book of Matthew 18, 22,
21.
21. Then came Peter to
20.
him.
18 and 20.
18 and 20.
You know what I want? 18 and 20.
Right here. This is the book of Matthew 18, 20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together.
Wait. Where 2 or 3 are gathered together.
For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name.
Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in the Most High's name. Read on.
There am I in the midst of them.
Okay, so right here, this is church, brother. You dig what I'm saying? And that lie that they told us to go out there and pay money and pass the plate and worship the pastor and let him sleep with your wife when she comes for advice, right? That's all a lie. We've been lied to. Our people have been trusting in lies. This is what we're trying to break down all the lies we were told. These 5 white men created Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, Pentecostal Baptists. White people who hated us created that religion to hold us back, right? Because we are actually the children of God. But these atrocities that happened to us. These yokes of iron on our necks. Look at this boy being used as a footstool. This is our people, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at these burnings and lynchings and hangings. These brothers have names. That brother's name is Elijah Daniels. His name is Elijah. He has a name. You understand? This is what they did to our people. They burned us alive. You understand? Look at this. I have this picture here because you know what? It keeps me angry. It keeps me remembering what they did to our people, so that we have the fire to come out and remind our people of how special they are.
Right.
Because we forgot it. You dig what I'm saying, brother? Now, I feel like you kind of got a light inside of you. You know you're a king. You know you're a god, right? But let me tell you, the Chinese man is not. But you are. Now, I'm not trying to destroy that light. I'm not out here to yell at you so that light gets extinguished. I'm here to blow on that light so it gets even hotter and hotter and burns brighter. You dig what I'm saying, brother? You already got a whole lot of knowledge. I want to add to it. He wants to add to it. He want to add to it. We want you to walk away here being more sure of how mighty you are. You understand? And how much we've been lied to. You're damn right, brother. These people hated us and they've been hating us. The Bible says that. Ezekiel 35:5. Let me show you something about this book, right? Give me Psalms 149. No, Revelation 13:10. Go ahead.
And Salakia, and you can back it up when you leave here.
No, Psalms 149.
Fuck
Fuck
it.
it.
God, you know that you're powerful, you're a king, but you got scriptural knowledge of it to back it up too. So now you got another weapon, I'm saying, that you could use in your arsenal. I'm saying, to teach somebody else, I'm saying, who they are, and continue on growing and letting that fire get greater and greater in you. Okay?
Because I'm telling you, you got enough heart to even talk. Some of these niggas, they walk by, they too scared to even look at us. I be like, what's up, brother? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Hey, brother, hey, bro. And they just gang banging niggas. You understand? And they too scared to even stop and say something. But let me tell you something. This should be questioned. Everything should be questioned. I don't want to walk away with this and you follow me. I want you to walk away with this and think and spark something where you do some more research. Maybe you dig a little deeper than you dug before. You know what I mean? That's all we want to do. Read this.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5.
Bring it out.
Because thou hast a perpetual hatred.
Now, this is talking to the so-called white man. This is talking directly to the so-called white man. Read the verse 1.
Verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
The word of the Lord came to Ezekiel, saying,
Son of man,
Uh-huh.
set thy face against Mount Seir.
Seir, Mount Seir. Prophesy against Mount Seir. Here, see this picture right here? This is across the river, across the Jordan River from Israel. It's called Mount Seir. It's Petra. This is the capital of Edom.
Right.
This is where so-called white people come from.
Right.
Look at this structure. And then look at this. If you look at Greece, if you look at Rome, they have the same structure. These are the people he's saying, speak against. Read on. Give me verse 5.
Verse 5. Because thou had a perpetual hatred.
They had a what?
Had a perpetual hatred.
They had a perpetual hatred. Read on.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
And they shed the blood of the children of Israel. Read on.
By the force of the sword.
They killed us mercilessly. Right? Read on.
In the time of their calamity.
When we were at our lowest, they did it to us. Right? Read on.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right? The Most High God said, I'm going to punish you if you go against me, but he was about done punishing us, and then they came in. Read on.
Therefore, as long as I live,
the Most High God said, as long as I live,
say the Lord God.
You know how we swear on our mamas? I put everything on my mom. That's on everything I love. God just swear on himself, right? Read on.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
He's going to prepare them for blood. Read on.
And blood shall pursue thee.
And blood is going to chase them down. Read on.
Sit thou hast not hated blood.
Because they didn't hate blood. They eat blood. They shed blood. Read on.
Even blood shall pursue thee.
Blood is going to pursue them. Right? Read. Give me Numbers 35 and 33. Read this.
This is Psalms 149.
Give me go to the high on their bed, the praises in their head. Yeah.
This is Psalms 149 and 5.
Right.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Let the saints be joyful. The saints goes to a Hebrew word kodash, which means holy. We are the saints. You know, they say the saints go marching in. That's us. There's going to be an army of us destroying these people. We are the saints. When you hear saints, that's us. Read on.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Oh, sing aloud upon your beds. This is good news. Read on.
Let the high praises of God be in their mouth.
The high praises of God in their mouths.
And a two-edged sword.
And a two-edged sword, right?
In their hand.
To do what?
To execute vengeance.
To execute vengeance. That means to match their energy. You dig what I'm talking about? Read on.
Upon the heathen.
On the heathen. Heathen means everybody else who ain't our people. Read on.
And punishment upon the people.
And punishment on those peoples for everything they did to us. Read on.
To bind their kings with chains.
All their kings can get bound with chains. Read on.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
And their nobles with fetters of iron. We're going to put them in chains. The way they locked us up on these boats. And the way they did us and put us yokes of iron on us. We're going to do that to them. This is the Bible. This is the good news of the Bible. But the thing is, this Bible, what we're out here to do is remind people of the atrocities we went through, because this is what ties us to the Bible. This was prophesied. These slave boats were prophesied 3,000 years ago, right? 3,000 years ago, 2,700 years ago before this happened, Moses said it was going to happen. 3,000 years before we started getting killed by police officers and held not guilty, Zechariah prophesied about it. You understand what I'm saying? These atrocities, this horrible state that we're in, Deuteronomy 28, this horrible state that we're in was prophesied by the Most High God and told to us that if we don't follow his rules, now his laws were a lot. It was how to deal with each other with money, business, how to deal with each other as a people, how to deal with your family, how to be a man, how to be a good friend, how to deal with your people. Right on, King. You understand? So he said if you go away from this, how to eat, he taught us how to eat and all that. Now he said if you go away from it, I'm going to put some things on you that you're not going to be able to shake off. And it's going to be for a sign. Give me that 46.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46.
Right.
And they,
matter of fact, give me 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
He said, if you don't listen to me, all these curses will come upon you. These are part of these curses. These men getting hung, this is part of the curses. Read on.
And shall pursue thee.
These curses will pursue us. We can't shake it, can we? We just can't get right. Even if one or two of us can get some money, get some bread, get their head right, man, the most of us can't. You dig what I'm saying? Read on.
And overtake thee.
And overtake us, right? Read on.
Till thou be destroyed.
Until we're destroyed. 46.
46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
For a what?
A
sign.
For a sign and a wonder.
So that's how I know that's Champs, because there's a sign there that says this is Champs. I know that's Target because there's a sign there that says, hey, that's Target. These curses are going to be on the children of God, the chosen people of the Most High God, the gods of the earth, because they're going to be brought so low, we won't be able to know they're the gods anymore. So the real, true chosen people of God are going to have these curses on them as a sign and a wonder, something to make you think, what is up with this? How is this going down like this, right? How are they telling me everybody in this book is white, but the Bible says everybody, that the Most High God is the color of a jasper and sardine stone? And that's a jasper and sardine stone. It says Christ is the color of burnt brass, but they show us this white boy. You understand? So the truth is, the only way we can figure out the truth now is to start with the atrocities that happened to our people that were predicted thousands of years ago. Right? Verse 54.
In this book.
Verse 54.
No, start with 49. Watch this. Let me read a few curses to you. And you tell me who this sounds like. Could this be everybody? Right? Or is it a specific group of people? 49.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
The Lord will bring a nation against you from far. Look at this picture. The Lord will bring a nation against you from far. Right? Right? Read on.
From the end of the earth.
From the other end of the earth. Read on.
As swift as an eagle flies.
As the eagle flies. Look at this. As swift as the eagle flies. Look at Greece. What's their symbol? An eagle. Rome. What's the symbol? An eagle. What's the United States symbol? Don't get me started. Read on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Man, Latinos weren't speaking Spanish before they showed up. We weren't speaking English before they showed up. We didn't know their language. Read on.
A nation of fierce continent.
A fierce, violent nation. Read on.
Which shall not regard the persons of old, nor show favor to the young.
They burned and hung our elders. They fed our children to alligators and advertised little licorice drops, they called us. Look at this little dude. How old is he? He ain't got no work permit. Read on.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle.
And he's eating all the good stuff that was our hard work. 54. I'm going to read him a couple more curses, and I want to see what he think about this. Read on.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
See, we used to be tender and delicate towards each other. I should see a brother that I never met before, and I can say, hey, brother, how you doing, King? You good? Your mama good? You need anything? All right, right on. That's how we used to be, tender with each other, right? Read on.
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother. Do me a favor, go to Deuteronomy 28. Do me a favor, go to Zechariah 11 and 5. Read on from this. Give me 54. Now, let me tell you something, brother. We and you, we found a higher ground. It almost turned ugly, right? It almost turned bad, all bad, right? Right? But all praise to the Most High. Maybe we're both strong-minded brothers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They want us to be effeminate and be weak. We want our men to be lions. Keep reading that. Read 54 again.
It's 54. So that the man that is tender among thee
And very delicate.
and very delicate, his eye shall be
All right,
evil
sisters. All right, sisters. His eye will be evil towards
his brother.
That's us. Asian people don't walk around the street throwing up gang signs. They don't do that. Read this.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Can't get along with our women, right? Issues with our women. Baby mama drama. Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children.
Oh, his children.
Which he shall lead.
Which he shall do what?
He shall lead.
Now, I met my father when I was 13. And then I met him a second time when I was 26. You understand me? Now, in my neighborhood, you go by 10 houses, 9.5 of them ain't got no daddy in there. You know what I'm saying? This is a problem that white people don't got. This is a problem that Asian people ain't got. This is a problem that only our people are dealing with, right? Give me 68. Give me the shotgun.
68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, in Egypt, the Israelites were in Egypt in slavery. But you didn't have to get on a boat to get to Egypt. You could walk to Egypt. But he said, but read on. He said, you'll go to Egypt again with ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And you won't, but how you going to go to Egypt on ships, but you ain't going to see Egypt? Because the Bible says there's a spiritual Egypt, a new Egypt. We got pyramids on our dollar bills. There's an obelisk in Central Park. Read on.
And there ye shall be sold.
And you shall be what?
And ye shall be sold.
And you shall be sold unto your enemies.
To your enemies.
You hear what I'm saying, brother? This only happened to a certain amount of people. Read on. Sold for what?
For bondmen.
Slave men.
And bondwomen.
And slave women. Look at this. This is our history. Ain't nobody else dealt with that. Ain't nobody else on the earth dealt with this except for blacks, Latinos, and native indigenous people. We the only ones. This is the sign of who we are. But the Bible said we will be spread upon. See, look at that. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, man. Hey, let's just tape a $10 bill on there. You don't need that. You see, that's true. And there's a pyramid. There's this architecture from the ancient Edomites who are the enemy of God. God hates these people. He said, I hate these people. Now, Revelation 13:10. Read this.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
I just want to show them some stuff that's our people. Read on.
Whose possessors slay them.
Our possessors, we are in the possession of these people. You got a social security number just like I do. Read on.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Man, they will kill us and then they hold themselves not guilty. Who that sound like? Isaiah 42:22.
This is the book of Revelation 13:10.
Right.
The same shall drink of the wine.
Revelation 13 and 10.
Oh, my bad.
13 and 10.
13.
Okay.
10.
Let's read.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Oh, that's verse 9. Oh, if any man has an ear, let him hear.
He that leadeth into captivity.
And now check this out. When it says he that has an ear, let him hear, it don't mean, hey man, you got an ear on your head, hear this. It means he who can comprehend this and can soak up this game. You understand me? Read on.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Pyramids. What is that for? What does that mean? Read on. He that leads into captivity. What's captivity? Slavery, right?
Shall go into captivity.
Oh, he that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. So there's some people that led us into captivity, didn't they? According to this Bible. that they got in a courthouse when they lock us up in the clink that says that they should go into slavery too. Read on.
He that killeth
What's up, boss?
he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Not maybe, not perhaps, not, we'll see. Must be killed by the sword, must go into slavery if you did it, right? Give me Numbers 35 and 33. Read this.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22.
Two more, and then I want to hear what he thinks about all this.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
The Israelites, the chosen people of God, the true Jews, the chosen people of God, they are a people robbed and spoiled. And not spoiled like baby Northwest. Spoiled like milk if you leave it out on the counter. You dig what I'm talking about? Read on.
They are, all of them, snared in holes.
We're snared in holes. The trap, right? Read on.
And they hid in the prison houses.
And they are hid in prison houses. I did time. A couple brothers up here did time. You understand what I mean? If you ain't did time, your cousin did, or your uncle did. Either Ray did, Uncle Ray did, all the homies on the block did. This is the story of the Israelites. Read this.
33, 35?
35, 33.
35, 33. This is the book of Numbers, 35, 33.
Right.
So ye shall not pollute the land.
The Most High God said, do not pollute the land, right? Pretty reasonable. Read on.
So ye shall not pollute the land within ye are.
Uh-huh.
For blood it defiles the land.
Read it again.
For blood it defileth the land.
Read it again and talk with me. Read it again.
For blood it defileth the land.
Blood defiles the land. Did these people shed blood? A lot of blood, right? Damn near 80 million indigenous people. Damn near 90 million people off them slave ships, right? That said death is better than bondage, right? Read on.
And the land cannot be cleansed.
But the land cannot be cleansed
of the blood that is shed therein.
The land cannot be cleansed of the blood. Underneath this right here, there's blood underneath this sidewalk. That's crying up to the Most High God, right? For revenge, for payback. Revelation 6 and 9. Read this.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
The Most High God said the only way to cleanse the land of the blood that these people caused by killing our people is for their blood to be spilled on this land. That's the only way to cleanse it. Otherwise, the lands will be defiled, right? Now, at this point, we're not supposed to take up arms and fight a war against these evil people. God blessed them with the sword. So they have a powerful weapon that God gave them. They know weaponry, right? So we can't fight them. Our job right now is to get right with the Most High, get off our wicked living so that he can come fight for us. You understand? And then he's going to turn us into the battle axes. And we're going to get this whole thing right. And we'll be back on top in rulership. Right? Go ahead.
This is Lamentations 4. I start from 17. As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help.
People be thinking that somebody going to help them. Read on.
And our watching, we watch for a nation that could not save us.
Man, these people don't care about us. We can't go knocking up. We can't write no petition and go up to the Capitol and say, man, quit killing us. We can't march and say, please, no justice, no peace. We say that and then we peaceful as hell and it still ain't no damn justice.
They hunt our steps.
What do?
They hunt our steps.
Man, they hunt our steps. They hunt us down like dogs in the street, shoot us down like dogs in the street, and have our people too scared to even do something. You know it's against the laws of God for you to sit and watch your brother get killed by some wicked heathen and pull out your cell phone and film it. That's a sin of God. You can't just let the blood of your brother happen. I would be wrong to sit here and let the police just beat you to death in front of me.
Right.
Choke you out in front of me. That's a sin against God. Our people don't live like that. These other coward people might live like that, but our people, our nature is not that. Read on.
That we cannot go in our streets.
We can't even go outside. These people checking us. They don't even live in our neighborhoods. We're patrolling around talking about what you doing.
Yeah.
Nigga, what you doing? You dig what I'm saying? You want to keep going?
That's good.
Now, that's all right. Hold this. That's a lot at the brother.
Yeah.
We just threw a lot at you. And it's really just the tip of the iceberg.
It's a lot. A lot was taken in, and a lot was understanding. And I understand that. I understand where you're telling me where part of us, some of us, the real ones that's out here, that really has the light in them, that we have to fight back. It's the only way that we're going to get out this.
Esther 4:14.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's just not going to take one. It's going to take a selective or whoever, right? It's either be peace at yourself, what I'm hearing and what I'm knowing and what I've seen, is either to be peace at yourself and be one with God, because ain't nobody else going to help. You sit here and you say this. You sit here and say this. You sit here and say this. Well, that's crazy. I'm going to be real with you. That is crazy.
All this is crazy.
All this is crazy. But you sit here and say this. But behind these white people that sat here and did all this, there's with another brother sitting right beside him, telling him how to do all this. So in my knowledge, you gotta have the light in you and try to share that light.
Of course not.
All right?
We're not here to hit everybody.
So you feel so
That's right. This Bible talks about all these coon ass niggas that sold us out, that hate their own people. Yes, absolutely right. Man, we was about to read that to him. We're not here for everybody. We're here for those few that hear. And those are the only ones. We're here for the elect. And because God ain't even waiting for it. God said 2/3 of our own people are going to die with their oppressors. Because they can't get out of this. Only 1/3 of our people are going to wake up and remember who they are and that they're more better and more special than this. Right? 2/3 of our people are going to die with their oppressor. Because they love the damn Kardashians too damn much and they got to keep up with them. You understand what I'm saying? Our people are gonna be lost. This is our people, right? So we're here for the few that hear. John 10:27. Read this.
This is the book.
And the Bible says we're gonna come out here, and most of our people will not listen. He said, "Ain't nobody gonna listen to you. Your own people are gonna turn their shoulder. They're gonna stop their ears. But 1/3 of us, God's sheep, will hear." Read this.
This is the book of Esther 4:16.
4:14. He said this.
4:14.
He said this.
But if thou altogether hold thy peace,
If we all together, just hold our peace. Don't say nothing.
at this time,
I go in the house, I sit in the house, sip me some wine, drink me some mimosa, and you know what I'm saying? Eat a nice little salad and forget about the world. Read on.
for if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time,
Right.
then shall their enlargement be deliverance.
Okay. Read on.
Arise to the Jews from another place.
So God said, if you don't want to step up, fine. I'll raise somebody else up who will. Read on.
But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed.
But you're still going to watch your people be destroyed around you. Read on.
And who knoweth whether
And who knows? Who knows, brother?
whether thou art come to the kingdom
Maybe you came around in this particular time. Read on.
for such a time as this.
Maybe you came and you were rose up because you were brought here for such a time as this to do something mighty for your people. Read this.